Guided tour for you on the way down. We'll check out some wildlife, look at some interesting spots along the river. Just a few safety concerns before we get going. Life jackets under the seats, not mandatory for us. Front row, good luck. You're gonna need to make friends with that second row. There's extras underneath their feet for you. Electronic, cell phones, cameras, watches, hearing aids. Anything that doesn't like water, that's your responsibility. Water will be splashing in the boat today, guaranteed. How do you feel about that? He's excited in that front row. Holy cow, bud. You might need to sit in the second row on the way back. It's a little bit wetter up there. Got a big windshield in front of you. Keep in mind, we're on a Jetboat today. We can travel in as little as 8 inches of water with this boat when we're going fast. We do need about 3 feet to idle around in safely. Lots of spots we can't stop out here, especially due to the lower water levels right now. We had about 70% snowpack in the Southern Oregon Cascades, so that translates to a little bit lower river level for us in the summertime. Yeah, a lot of Canada geese out here. What we don't want to see is a flock of them flying directly above us.
Oh.
I've been carpet bombed before. Not pretty. This isn't my first trip. This is 12 years doing this. If you look over the edge of the boat today, you will see the bottom of the river quite a bit, which should also tell you if you do fall over, just stand up. Celebrating anything special today? What we got going on? Birthday right there and right there. All right. Happy 21er up there, mister. All right, we'll do an extra birthday spin at some point during the tour. Ranting and raving. Oh, yeah.
Oh, what?
You guys, maybe he doesn't know how to do this.
Ooh.
Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay.
Well, I thought these boats were on tracks.
They are. You missed the spin track.
Okay. I'll hit it next time, don't worry.
Beat that thing, Brent.
Got any birthdays over there or anything?
You know what? I checked. No birthdays, but I have a feeling 55-year anniversary.
55-year anniversary, holy cow.
You know what she said? To the same man.
The same man. Consecutively, yeah, okay.
What you got over there?
I got 2 birthdays out here. Well, doesn't look like much, but right in front of us, that is a little Beaver lodge. All those sticks piled up. Obviously, they're not going to dam up the road, so this is what their little lodges look like. Unfortunately, they're nocturnal. Very rare to see them out here in the daytime. Sometimes we'll see them just waking up, coming back upriver from our dinner cruise about 7:45 at night. The entrance to that thing is underneath the water line. They come up into an air pocket inside. They're known as a keystone species of 6. Used to stand in Grants Pass right next to where the Caveman Bridge is today, the one we had our picture taken from. 1930, they completed the 2-lane Caveman Bridge in Grants Pass. Brought the green one down here, disassembled it, of course. Put it on flatbed trucks, log rafts. Reassembled it. Stood for almost 70 years in service. Wood planks for the roadway the entire time. Oregon Department of Transportation did not want to spend the money to take out the old bridge after they put the new one in, so they slapped a label of historical landmark on it. Never to be moved, and now it serves as the platform for 2 osprey nests. When I first started 12 years ago, there was only the one nest above the water, and then 6 years ago, we come down here in the spring. A Canada goose had commandeered the osprey nest. So when the osprey came back in April, they figured, well, we'll just build a new one over there on the right. So now the one over there on the right is the one that's been in use for the last 6 years. The goose every spring is up here in the one above the water. Not quite sure how they get the babies down there safely, but I guess it works out. Actually, first of all, right now this time of year, so about 2 weeks ago we saw the juveniles take their first flight, and then you don't see them in the nest a lot after that. They're out there building up their strength, using their wings, learning how to hunt, fend for themselves. It's this time of year that the adults will start to take off for warmer climates. 2 to 3 weeks after the juveniles have left the nest is about when that happens. Only have to be parents for about 5 months a year. So largest flood ever recorded, 1964. December 23rd, a foot of water over the top of these concrete pillars. Washed away some of the wood planks on the roadway. Some pretty famous pictures of this bridge during that flood. Some big farmhouses washing down from the valley, getting pushed up against the bridge, rolling underneath it. Get into Hellgate Canyon in a couple miles, take a look at the floodwater. High marks there, which is pretty impressive. Green looking rock. Stuff is called green stone or green schist. Very dense metamorphic rock. It's the largest word I'll use today, don't worry. Average depth in the canyon about 50 feet. And Miami Beach on the left. Get your tickets early for that place. Divers that have been at the bottom of the canyon. There's a lot of sand down there, sunken logs, and more tires than you would think. Way high on the right, guardrail for Denise Highway up on the hill. 1964 flood, believe it or not. Water was within 10 feet of that. For water to go in this canyon, but straight up. During the 64 flood, about 100 times the volume of water coming through this canyon than there is right now. Episode of Gunsmoke, Marshal Matt Dillon, James Arness, was pushed to the ledge high on the right, about 70 feet up by a bunch of outlaws in an episode called The River, 1971. The stunt double pulled it off. But not before a diver came down looking for rocks in the landing zone. Didn't find any, but what he did find, he said, was the monster of Hellgate Canyon. 7-foot-long green sturgeon swimming right alongside of him. That would be a little freaky. he does have a whitewater tour that goes all the way to Grave Creek, but only runs in the springtime when we get high enough water. We need about probably 30% more volume in the river to be able to run that trip. You guys can stand up if you want, I guess. Craig here on the left, he does 1 pull-up a day on that boat. You guys are going to have to clap for him, okay?